Hey everyone, and welcome.
We are so glad you could join us today.
All right, let's just jump right in. Have you ever been in a conversation, maybe at work or just chatting with a friend, and they say something and you're just left thinking, wait, what? What do you actually mean by that, right? It happens to the best of us.
It totally does. And hey, if this is your first time here, a huge welcome to the Real English Podcast. We're all about helping you build real-world confidence with clear, practical English. So if that sounds good, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and maybe share this with a friend who might need it.
You know, a lot of people think that asking for clarification is kind of rude or that it shows you don't understand. But honestly, it is the total opposite. It's actually a really key part of being a smart, effective communicator.
Exactly. Think of it this way. It's like a superpower for communication. When you ask for more detail, you're not showing confusion, you're showing confidence. It's super professional because it proves you care about getting things right. Plus, it shows respect for the other person's ideas. And maybe the most important thing, it stops tiny little misunderstandings before they turn into big problems.
Okay, so the big question is, how do you actually do it? Well, we've got you covered. We're going to give you 5 essential, super polite phrases that you'll hear native speakers use all the time.
Let's get into our first one.
All right, kicking things off with number 1. So just to confirm, this one is my absolute go-to. It's such a natural and common way to just quickly double-check something you're pretty sure you already know. It's friendly and really, really simple.
For example, imagine you're scheduling a meeting. You can easily just say, so just to confirm, we're meeting at 3 p.m., right? It's just the perfect way to make sure you and the other person are on the same page. No confusion. Okay, moving on to number 2, and this one is just fantastic. Do you mean? You use this when someone says something that's a little bit vague or unclear and you have a pretty good guess what they mean, but you just need to be 100% sure. So, let's say your boss says something like, I need that report soon. Well, soon could mean anything, right? So you can just ask, do you mean the report is due today or tomorrow? It gives them clear options and gets you a clear answer. So useful. All right, our third phrase here, let me make sure I understand. Just sounds so professional, doesn't it? It really shows that you're actively listening and you're taking the time to process what they're saying really carefully. Totally. And here's a perfect example from a work setting. Imagine you get a really complex instruction. Instead of just nodding along, you can pause, take a second, and say, let me make sure I understand. You need this sent to the whole team? This is how you confirm a critical detail before you make a mistake. Okay, number 4. This one is perfect for those slightly more formal situations. You know, like in an important email or a team meeting. Asking, can you clarify what you meant by, is just a very polite, very direct way to ask for more detail on one specific thing. So, for instance, if a project manager says something vague like, we need to adjust the timeline, what does that even mean? This is your chance. You can ask, can you clarify what you meant by adjust the timeline? Does that mean we have more time or less? This question just cuts right through all the confusion. And last but definitely not least, number 5. Oh, this one is a game changer for clearing up those super vague words. The formula is simple. When you say the word, what exactly do you mean? I mean, think about the word later. This is a classic, right? Someone says, I'll get to it later. Instead of just guessing and hoping for the best, you can nail it down by asking, when you say later, what exactly do you mean? Today or this week? It gets you a specific answer and makes everything clear for everybody. Okay, theory is great, but let's see these phrases in action, right? Let's see how they actually sound in a real conversation.
We're going to do a super quick mini role play. I'll be planning a meeting, and I'm going to talk a little bit fast and kind of vaguely, and Annie is going to use one of our phrases to get the clarity she needs.
Hey, Annie, let's try to finish this sometime early next week.
Okay, so just to confirm, do you mean Monday or Tuesday?
Ah, good question. Tuesday works better for me.
And there you have it, see? Super simple, right? That one little question saved us from a whole lot of potential confusion about the deadline.
Okay, now it's your turn to get talking. Seriously, the best way to get comfortable with these phrases is to actually say them out loud. So we're going to say a couple of them, and we want you to repeat them right after us. You ready? Let's start with the first one. I'll say it, and then there'll be a little pause for you to say it. Here we go. So just to confirm, awesome. Great job. Okay, now for the second one. Repeat after me. Do you mean? Fantastic work. You know, practicing like this really does help build that muscle memory so these phrases come out naturally when you need them.
All right, before we wrap up, we want to talk about something a little bigger than just phrases. This is a quick tip for your real growth, and it is all about your confidence, your mindset.
This part is so important. Please remember, asking for clarification never makes you look weak or like you don't know English.
Exactly. It shows you're paying attention, that you're confident, and that you're a really careful communicator. That's how you build trust with your colleagues and your friends. So our main takeaway for you today is simple. Don't guess, just ask.
And hey, if you really want to lock all this in and get some more practice, we made something special for you. It's a free PDF workbook that goes with this lesson. You can download it right now. The link is waiting for you in the description and in the pinned comment below.
Well, that's all from us for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Keep practicing, and we will see you in the next lesson. Real English.
Real confidence.